Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Ghostwire Tokyo. In the last episode, we continued our path following the followers of Hannya, leading us to the underneath of Shibuya, and even facing off with one of them being a magical Oni-like creature that's kind of latched itself to KK's body, and in turn has the ability to completely separate our connection to KK, and leaving us almost completely vulnerable to the monsters of the fog that's completely filled the Shibuyan streets. But, other than that, that's not actually the end of what we ended up doing in the last one, because we actually finally found Rinko, which is one of the investigation team members that we saw inside the corrupted case file, which is one of KK's members of his team. So, at least we found one of his friends. We still don't know where Ed or Erika is, or we don't even know if that Ryota kid's gonna show up again. I don't know if he's just a one-off character from that story. But we've definitely, at least we finally found Rinko, because she's technically the most important out of the team, I guess you could say, because of the fact that, you know, he has the most of a connection to Rinko, it seemed, throughout that story. But in today's episode, we're definitely going to be making our way towards that pillar in the sky, because that's definitely where we need to go next. So, with that being said, let's continue our journey into the deeper depths of the Shibuyan streets, and hopefully we'll be able to find our way around, and maybe even find one of his other friends, because we don't know where they are at the moment, and we don't even know if we're going to see them anytime soon. But with that being said, we're getting closer to another shrine, so let's make our way up to the little shrine up here, the Torii Gates. Let's definitely get rid of this. And up here, oh, hello, who are you? 1 second, that's a completely new enemy. You're kind of creepy looking, but that's not the... Ow! I perfect dodged one of those, but okay then. You are aggressive, little buddy. If I can even get you to stay still for like 2 seconds, that would be pretty good. You can charge up while moving, that's actually kind of dangerous. What is that? Okay. Okay then, you're a little aggressive, aren't you? Huh. Interesting. Well, that's a new type of enemy. It's more dangerous than the other ghost-type enemies that we've seen. But, okay then. Well, tried. Well, let's cleanse this Torii Gate since we have the ability to do so now. Since we are pretty much there. Well, pretty much done with it, so... Why do we need to do this one? Well, obviously for the fog, but... Looks like a prayer bead. We'll take it.
Looks like it's coming from the forest park. Don't know what they're doing out there, but we better hurry. Agreed.
Ooh, archery bead. We'll take that. Looks like we gotta make our way over to the park, though, since that's apparently where our next, well, either shrine or where we need to go is. But Bloodthirsty Blossoms, Dire Straits. So far, no more ones for when it comes to... Wait a minute. There's no Torii Gate to get to our next location, though. Unless maybe we are able to walk through the fog over there. I guess we'll find out in a second. I guess we'll make our way towards the containment cubes down there, since that is in our way, so we might as well do it, right? Let's try it, might as well. No reason not to, right? Let's definitely charge up our wind attack, though, since that's the most dangerous ability we have against these guys. That seemed to be, like, the best thing we could possibly... Ooh, perfect thing on that. I'll be taking that with me. There we go. Finally got to use that physical ability. Because you can use that as long as you're, well, up close and personal with them. And as long as they don't... Oh, they don't even notice me. Okay. I thought they were running at me, but nope. They're just trying to do, some containment cube stuff. Let's just go for some one-shots here, no reason not to, right? Just to get rid of a couple of these guys. Since it seems like quite a few of them are making their rounds over here. Looks like they're primarily focusing the cubes, though, for the most part. Which is technically a good thing for us, actually. But yeah, if you want to do the special one, going up and... Well, apparently I didn't do the right one there. But you have to be in melee range, I believe. And then you can break it for free, because you're invulnerable while doing it. which is pretty good. It's pretty decent of an ability. We didn't get to use it because, oh, wait, actually, no, that's the right one. Okay, maybe you have to do it from behind then, or, well, where the...
You didn't even do anything.
Actually, now I'm not sure if I was doing it right now, because that one seemed more like it was the melee core grab than the other one, or unless that was more of the quick purge. Honestly, sometimes it can get confusing sometimes with that kind of stuff, but it's not the worst thing. But let's see here. It looks like, oh, okay, so the Torii Gate did open. Actually, it still doesn't seem like it opened it, because this is out here, and there's no way to get there from here. Interesting. Unless we have to do the other Torii Gates. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I guess we'll find out in a second when we can't go the other direction. What's trying to see me? Don't see what it was, but something was seeing me for a second there.
Clear this fog to get farther north.
Search around. Gotta be a Torii Gate somewhere.
Yeah, true. There has to be a Torii Gate. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. We just had to get in a closer direction to it. Okay, that helps. Yeah, let's use our bow here, I think, because apparently it is what you're supposed to use for stealth. Because they don't attack when you shoot with the bow, unless they obviously see you, obviously. But oh, there it is. Didn't expect it to be open right away without me having to use my ability. Let's see here, break that. Okay, let's see here. Charged up. Try and get one of these guys. And if we can get rid of enough of them, like that, now we don't have to deal with many enemies here. Oh, I did not want to chain link that. Oops. Can I cancel the chain link? Or, oh, well, yes you can, but it wasn't the thing that I was trying to do. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, now we know that you can waste the chain thing if you're not paying attention. Well, it's good to know, I guess. But that was not what I wanted to do, though. I'll be honest there. That just ended up happening on complete accident. But it's... at least we know that for later, because the thing is I was trying to run, and then I pressed the melee button, and I accidentally chain-linked with KK there on accidents. Let's see here. Oh, we have an enemy over here. Oh, we got two of them, actually. But we can go for a free quick purge on this one. Knock it on down. Mr. School Kid over here is going to try and do something here. And thankfully, he's not too dangerous, let's be honest here. But we can grab his core and knock him on out of here. Okay, let's see here. Maybe we should get a little bit higher, I think. It might be better for us, because we can use the rooftops to our advantage here. Let's see here. I actually can think of something funny to do here. Let's actually drop you. Okay, let's see here. Let's go for maybe good old Tengus to help us out here. Did I grab it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Sometimes, you have to just make sure, because sometimes you can let go of the spirits early. It's something I've noticed when collecting spirits in between episodes. But, let's see. Where are we going? Torii Gate. Where are you hiding? Oh, it's over here. Okay, almost in the right direction. Okay, so we just use the rooftops to our advantage. Since there's nothing that can really attack us in the rooftops, unless there's spirits in the area, then it's a different story with that. What about a phone? Apparently something about a phone's going on. I didn't even notice that. But let's grab our spirits. Go see what's going on with that phone that just got brought up.
Payphone.
Payphone, you say? Okay, well, let's go find the payphone. Don't see it directly, but that doesn't mean that's... oh, it's right next to me. Oh, nope, that's food. But it's over here. Oh, it's ringing. Hello. Okay. Let's go see what's going on with the payphone. Kind of weird that it's randomly ringing, though. That's kind of creepy. Oh, hello.
Must be hard, huh? The lone wolf stuck riding shotgun?
What?
Sorry. I wasn't talking to you. I met your roommate in there.
Rinko. Looks like neither of us made it as worm food.
And you're still such a charmer. But I'm glad you're okay. Anyway, the source of that fog's inside the Sengoku Center building.
Huh? How generous of you.
Don't flatter me. Just get moving.
Well, here we go. Gotta make our way over to the Sengoku Center building then. At least we got to hear from Rinko again, so it looks like she wasn't just gonna appear that one time. That's good to know.
It is.
But yeah, let's definitely make our way over there since that's where we need to go. But yeah, with all this fog everywhere, we're not going to make it over there easily, that's for sure. But other than that, we're pretty much good. But since it's right here... Oh, that's my custom waypoint. Okay, I thought that would have went away when I got in the area. Okay, well, there we go. Now we know where we're going. But do we have a faster way over there? Just curious. No, we don't. Okay, so we gotta make our way over there. We technically could do the Torii Gate, I guess. Let's see here. Would that open enough of the location? Technically, yes it will. Huh. Should we? I think we should. It'll open up more of the map for us, and also it'll get another Torii Gate out of the way, and it'll open up more spots for us to go. So, probably, yeah, let's do the Torii Gate, and let's get it out of the way. Then we'll make our way over to where Rinko wants us to go. Because, honestly, as long as we... Oh, it's this one. It's the one where we got attacked by the Kuchisaki Onna. That's an interesting one. I completely forgot that was the location when we were first doing the travel. That's cool, though. But let's see here. So we just need to make our way to the left. Okay, that's not hard at all. Definitely, once you kind of, like, understand... Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting you to just be standing there. Okay, then. Well, let's grab your core, and it's drag you on out. The thing is the game's not naturally scary, it's just the fact that some things jump out at you. And, well, the game can be scary at points. I've definitely noticed where it can be. And that's like, with whenever you run into the... Okay, that was one of the cats. I was wondering what was going on there. But, yeah, there's definitely psychological horror parts in the game. For the most part, there's definitely that. It's just that, what do you call it? I feel more like it's kind of like an action story game with horror element. How did that miss? Sometimes the bow misses in the... Really? It's like it knows I'm there. Okay, I'm not even... No more using bow in short range areas. It's not even worth. Because the things just move way too quick in these areas sometimes. Okay. That just made me feel stupid. Oh, that's not good. Well, the kid already saw me, so let's just wait for its enemies to pop up, and then go for a big fireball, and go for a core grab. Oh, thought I would have hit all of you with that, but okay. Let's just go for a big blast. Okay, so far so good. Go for another big blast, knock him down. You know what? Might as well just do another fireball there. Okay, so far so good. Now just go for our regular wind attacks on him. And then he should be, yeah, he's all by himself. Nothing he can possibly do. And then we'll heal up so we can get to max HP. Okay, there we go. Anything else want to attack us? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's get this Torii Gate out of the way. Because this will open up more of our map for us, as well as whatever this ends up giving us. Looks like a prayer bead. Huh. Okay then. Well, we'll take it. More archery beads. Oh, it made it level 2. Wait, you can level up the art. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know the prayer beads could be upgraded. I know you can upgrade, like, how many prayer beads you can get, since I ended up putting a level into it. And there, I ended up putting this, well, there was an item in actually one of the, when we got KK back, there was actually a prayer bead right next to the shrine that he was at. Which I should have grabbed it before, but I didn't notice it until after the episode. So I ended up throwing that on. But what I'm currently using right now is one that lets me helps me find those notes that he has around that gives you free skill points in general. But haven't found any of those yet. But what does the level 2 of that do? 40% more attack power. That could be pretty good. Yeah, that could actually be really good. As long as you can level it up, that is. But definitely worthwhile. I can definitely see that. But honestly, at the moment, for abilities-wise, I really don't know what I want to use it on. I feel like getting another prayer bead would be nice, but the thing is I need one of these Magatamas, which requires us to find another yokai, which technically isn't that hard. We could definitely go do one of those, but I want to keep progressing through our story. And it looks like the Torii Gate didn't... Well, seems like it didn't, and it seems like it didn't. I guess we just have to go in the area to make sure it did it. I guess that's one way of checking, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we were done with that Torii Gate, since it seemed would be smarter to just get it out of the way instead of worrying about it still being there. Oh, it's just rainwalkers. Okay, we can just leave them, since they don't chase you fast enough to be a problem, in my honest opinion. If they were like, well, faster, obviously, then it would be a problem here, but we could just leave them be for a little bit, and then just keep making our way forward. It looks like there's fog here. Okay, so looks like we can't just go through there, so yeah, I guess that answers that question. Huh. Well, that's not good. Okay, so maybe the best course of action would be to... Oh wait, we can just go to the hospital, okay. That's lucky. Good thing we have another fast travel location. I could have did a small cut there, but thankfully we're close enough to a location that actually fast travels away from the fog. Okay, well, let's leave these enemies alone for a second, just so we can continue our path to where we're going. Since you don't have to fight every enemy, let's be honest here. But definitely making progress to where we want to go, though, for the time being. I actually do kind of wonder how far some of these enemies chase. Oh, there's actually something here. We found one of the little shrine statue things. Okay, cool. I actually did not expect to find that here. But it seems like some of the enemies are actually chasing us quite far, actually. Or actually, no. Okay, it was just, he just ran to a different spot. It looked like it was one of the ones that was just chasing us. We'll definitely grab the Jizo statue, since that is a free SP for our wind attacks, which will definitely come in handy. But that's still blocked by fog, though, from what I can see right there. But that also at the same point, it's not. So you just can't go through the little middle area there to make your way there. So, a little strange, but seems like the streets, for the most part, are safe in this area. Well, obviously for normal reasons without the fog, but with the fog, then it's a different case scenario. But at least we can make our way over there now from this direction. Because apparently, even though we got rid of the fog in that other way, it didn't help us, though, which was kind of strange, but thankfully, it looks like we can make our way there.
Let's find the entrance.
Kopa Tengu making its way up to the top of the building. But, oh, we got another blue orb. Hello, what's going on with you, buddy? Let's see here.
Rinko's here.
Oh, it's Rinko. Okay, so let's keep following her then, since there's no reason to not do that, since she did want us to go over here. So, where do we gotta go, Rinko? Seems like either... Oh, this door. Okay, let's make our way in here. Seems like this is...
Won't open.
Oh, never mind.
Let me tell you something. Burglars tend to break in from the upper stories.
Makes sense. So that's why we saw the... Tengu flying in. Okay, at least that works for us. So we just gotta find a Tengu, then, and then we'll know how to get inside. Okay. Well, there he is. He flew over, but I didn't get to press X fast enough for him to let me grab him. But we might be able to grab him from here, as long as he's not in a weird spot like that. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, where is he at right now? There he is. Why is this Tengu flying around like a madman? There we go. I think we got it in the right direction there. There we go. That works. Another broadcast from Mr. Hannya. I might as well just call him Hannya at this point, because I ended up looking at the... there's actually a thing where you can actually check like names of enemies and stuff like that and characters. And he literally is just called Hannya in here. Even if he has a name or even if he doesn't, I think it works because he's called Hannya. So I guess it works for us. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So apparently the little rain guys are called Forlorns. And then we have the names for the other enemies. So appar And then there's our Kuchisaki, and there's my proof on that being exactly what I thought it was. But apparently the Oni actually had a different name. Well, I thought it was an Oni at first, but it's actually called a Sojutsuki. But definitely pretty cool, though. But let's see. Oh, there we go. I'm seeing a little green light. I've never seen that before. Okay, then. Well, it told me to be up and above, so I think it would be up here, then to follow the little green light, because I think the green light's just taking us back to where Rinko was. But the thing is that where Rinko is, the place is locked. And if I can get the spirit, there we go. Okay, let's see. So how would we get in? That is the real question. I could check out the green light, but I think that's because KK said to do it from above. I think that the place where we want to come in from is going to be... Yep, there it is. Yeah, it was trying to point me in a different direction where Rinko was. So this should be our location to go in from. Perfect. At least we found it. But, okay.
Must be around here somewhere.
Where are you, Rinko? At least we know she's going to be able to help us, even though she's a spirit. But KK is also a spirit right now, let's be honest, so... Technically, in a way, it's not the worst case scenario. Oh. What was that? It's a weird noise, but okay then.
Guess this is a local newspaper office.
It looks like one, I guess. But... let's see here. Reporter's notes. I asked the chief of the Investigation Unit 1 about the recent incidents where people in Shibuya have been vanishing without a trace, and I was told that only that it's being looked into. When I pressed further and mentioned the clothing found at the scene in each case, the chief was clearly rattled. Something must be going on here. When I stopped by again the next day, it was a detective who came to speak with me. He was rude, foul-mouthed, and stubborn. He kept correcting me whenever I said the word vanishing, and insisted we were dealing with simple missing person cases.
Met Rinko's team on that case.
And that's how you became friends?
I had a feeling it would be about KK there when I heard grizzled detective that was foul-mouthed. Well, let's see here. VC Japan magazine clipping. Venturous investors force money into the underworld. The famous investor George Pinter recently unveiled the beneficiaries of the latest venture, proclaiming that he invested all he could into our world. The bombastic financier revealed that he has now turned his intentions to spirits, the supernatural, and the underworld. Specifically, he intends to dole out funds to businesses and universities investigating energies that are present lack scientific explanations. Conventional wisdom does not dictate that diversifying one's investments is a good idea, but many contend that this particular venture might be a step too far. But consider, if you will, the possibility that Pinter's gamble pays off. Could this lead us to being able to speak to Ghost in the departed one day? Photo shows researcher Rinko Yakumo and her team giving an informational speech or presentation to Pinter.
Check it out. This article's talking about
Interesting.
She was some kind of researcher. Ed was too.
Weird. Very weird, but... Okay, then. We still don't know enough information about Ed or Rinko or even Erika. We haven't even heard about Erika yet other than that one paper. But other than that, yeah, I wonder if she's doing okay. Because the only thing we saw was that she was going to go to some place, and then we haven't seen anything on her since. We saw that piece of paper inside the investigation team's little hideout. Oh, well, there's a big piece of corruption.
This thing busted?
Maybe there's still a way to open it.
Okay.
Look, that cord's got to lead somewhere.
Let's see here. I wasn't even looking at that, and I got confused why I started talking. Well, let's see here. Shutter memo. The security office on the 3rd floor wasn't able to shed any light on the cause of the shutter malfunctions. For now, use the control panels to open them if you encounter any more issues.
That's probably it.
Okay. So let's open it. And that should open our shutter. Perfect. Well, let's work on the corruption here first. Looks like we can't close it from this direction, though. So it looks like we gotta go around. Not the worst case scenario. But we don't know if we're safe in here or not.
Find a control panel.
Okay, let's see here. So nothing so far, but that doesn't mean we're safe. But we do need to find a control panel for the shutter. But let's see here. Based on mapping, this doesn't look like any rainwalkers or any visitors made their way in here, which is a good thing. But that doesn't mean that we're just going to get in easily, though. But we do need to find a way to get rid of this corruption here so we can get to that shutter, since we can see it through the wall. Wait a minute.
What's this
Wall.
thing doing here?
Oh, what the heck are you? Absorb yokai. Hello, buddy. Nori Kabe. Well, apparently it's a Magatama, so we'll take it. Well, there's our prayer bead. I just thought of that. So, what even is that? I actually want to read this. A peculiar sort of yokai that impedes paths. This interference can take form in a number of ways, ranging from actual physical walls to invisible ones that prevent people from proceeding on a given path. According to some legends, these barricades can be infinitely wide and prevent any kind of circumvention, whether it may be walking around, pushing, or striking them. The solution is, as the legends go, use a stick to sweep the wall from below, which makes the Nurikabe vanish. Huh. Weird. Okay then. Well, I didn't expect that guy to be there. He scared me for a second, but honestly, he wasn't that scary, thankfully. I actually expected that to be much worse of a thing, to be honest. Apparently he was just a yokai we could, well, turn into a Magatama, which is free. I'll definitely take that, but since we do have 3 of those prayer beads now, we'll definitely throw the archery one on now, since that is a, well, 40% more damage is always going to come in handy, obviously. No reason not to, right? But let's see here. Is there any more notes in here? Important memo. Email password blank. Work check-in URL blank. Authentication app password blank. Okay. Well, nothing important there, apparently. Okay, then. Well, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Let's smash that. All the corruption goes away. And since we're here, let's see if we can get any more ether. Nothing too big there, but oh, here's our visitors. Let's see here. We got one big guy, which is the Rainwalker, and then the one that likes to just throw stuff at us. Thankfully, this one's easy to deal with. The Rainwalker's more of a problem, I think, compared to like anything we can honestly fight. To be completely honest here, just because they run at you pretty fast if you're not trying to get into a better spot. This is actually quite a weird spot to actually fight them in a way, just to be honest. But let's see if we can grab his core, I think, and try and, well, mash them out of here. Because it looks like I actually might be done with these guys soon here. Let's see here, he's blocking me. Maybe if we go for his feet, maybe? Nope, that didn't work. Hello, buddy. Can you put your thing away? Let's see here. Can I smack it? Nope. What are you doing? Well, I can't defend against something that's just obviously blocking your KK. Let's be honest here. This guy's just being insanely crazy with his old... okay. Well, I think we're gonna go for this instead. I think this might break it. Yeah, there. That works. Okay. So, use the water on the umbrellas. Okay. That works. Wish I knew that beforehand, but it's more of a learning curve thing, I think. So, obviously, once you fight a couple things a couple times, you understand what's weak against what. But, down he goes. But let's see here. Shutter. Let's open that. There we go. And then just follow where that should open up. And hopefully find our way closer to wherever Rinko might have went.
You really think there's something in here causing the fog?
Rinko's been researching it.
Probably, yeah. It would make sense. And if it would be anything, well, Torigate, if there is even one down here, but that's the only thing we can really go with for the time being. Let's see here. Still more spirits in here. There's quite a few spirits, actually. But still
more still out there.
Interesting, though. Ooh, food. I'll take that. Actually, because we are low, we might as well eat this. There's actually no downside to eating the food early, from what I can kind of tell from here. Just because of the fact that if you eat the food early, you can use it to get some free, like, just health in general. Just whenever you feel like you've taken, like, a little bit of damage. Because you can find food for free anywhere, as long as you're looking for it. So, it feels like whenever you get food and whenever you lose even, like, a slight bit of HP, it's worth to just heal. But sometimes I forget to heal right away, and sometimes I don't. It's just that more of that black goo stuff. Weird. But what's going on in here? Some spirits, but let's make sure we're not getting jumped again, because last time we went into a bathroom, we got jumped immediately when we were trying to make our way out. Looks like that's not the case this time. Okay, cool. Okay, because last time we went in somewhere, we got attacked immediately. Looks like more corruption here.
Means we're on the right track. You should be happy.
I'm thrilled.
Creepy.
People with an affinity for
Creepy but cool, though.
sometimes see things normal people can't. Visions.
Makes
in other
sense.
words. It's a lot more likely to happen in places that have high ether levels.
So this place has a lot of ether, then, is what that means. Okay. So, stuff like this will happen if there's a lot of ether in the area. Huh. That's cool. Let's just keep following it, since it seems like it's leading us directly to wherever wherever it may be wanting us to go. Or actually, now it's trying to block our path.
Not getting through without
Hello, what are you? He's different. Well, let's just keep smacking him, I guess. Huh. He's like a different version of those rainwalkers. Ah, of course. Of course he's trying to block. Well, I barely learned how to do this, but here you go. That should do enough damage to you. Try block it again, buddy. There goes your little umbrella, and down you go. What kind of enemy is that? Rage Walker. Huh. Type of visitor born from explosive rage. Their anger is so intense that it causes the very land beneath them to tremble. Huh. Okay, then. So now we're going to see more of those guys now that we've met one. Okay, well, guess we'll see him soon, then. Where is it leading us to, though? Well, it seems like it wants us to leave, based on the sign that this is an exit sign. But it's... Oh. Okay, then. That was a little creepy. What are with it? It's like making, like, rainwalkers out of the paper around us. That's creepy. Huh. Okay, then. Well, yeah, there's way too much corruption here. It seems like we got something going on like we had with the detective, like, base in general when we went to the base earlier and we almost got crushed by the creature that was taking over KK's body. But honestly, from what we can see here, it's a lot more corrupted than what we dealt with before. Huh. Weird. Since we're in the area, we might as well drop off our spirits, since there's no reason not to, right? And plus, it's some experience and some money. I don't know if you hold a bunch of them to get more experience. I think you still get the same amount of experience no matter what you turn in. And also, you still get the money, of course. But we did get a level off of it, so we'll definitely use that when we need it. I don't think it's enough for anything we might want, though, to be honest, but it could come in handy at some point, right? Definitely does seem like it would. I think maybe... I think the talisman increase would be okay. Just because of the fact that we do have the ability to be detached from KK now at some point again, because it's probably not going to happen just once. We probably should be safe just in case, but it looks like we finally found Rinko, based on the spirit being here.
You made it.
So, what's going on?
That Torii gate's only visible at a high ambient ether level. This device messes with ether levels to stop that from happening, so it'll remain invisible. That's how they're spreading the fog in secret in the mortal world. They must have seen you two cleansing gates and decided to do something about it.
Great. So let's smash it and get out of here.
Sure. If you want a bunch of compressed ether blowing up in your face. Even your affinity won't save you from that. It needs to be shut down carefully.
Hold it. Push pause on the techie stuff. We've got company.
Okay, well, it looks like we gotta protect Rinko then. If we got a bunch of visitors making their way over here. Okay, well, let's keep her safe. She has 100% HP, so I don't think it's going to be that easy to do damage to her. Just because we've had to protect that one dog. Ow. I didn't even notice he had 2 boxes there, bud. Jeez. Sometimes these enemies are aggressive. Ow. Jeez. How much boxes do you have? This guy is going crazy with those boxes. Oh. Might want to stop this guy from trying that one. I'm on no on that one, bud. Okay. Where are they coming from? Oh, here we go. It's trying to go around, actually, surprisingly. Huh. Weird. Well, let's grab... Well, I was trying to grab both of them, but let's do a double one there. No reason not to. Okay, let's see here. Where is this guy hiding? Hello, misranged enemy. Looks like... Oh, I thought I could do a quick purge on this one because it let me do that before, or try to do it before. But let's try and grab you. And it seems like they try and go for melee attacks on her, but the thing is they have to get right on top of her to do it. So it's not the worst case scenario for us, honestly. So we'll definitely remember that. Let's go for a heal for some HP. Just for max HP, not for actual healing, I'll be honest. But let's see here. Let's do some long range damage here. Grab that core. I don't know how much damage the small balls do from this enemy, to be honest. Doesn't seem like it does much, because I'll be honest, I don't think it attacks fast enough to actually do damage to me. But so far it's been pretty easy to protect her. Any more enemies? Yep, here they come. Looks like we got a Rage Walker making his way over here. And we'll definitely be prepared for him. Or actually, wait a minute. That's not a Rage Walker. What are you? Oh my goodness, what are you? He's got a hammer, though. Huh. Okay, then. Oh, okay, he moves fast for what he is. Okay, let's see here. Here you go. I'm gonna try and... I need to stay away from him. I can't just go for a regular attack on him. Okay, this is a different type of enemy I was not ready for. Looks like we got to meet 2 new enemies from this area so far. Even the little flying guy, too, was definitely dangerous from what it looked like. But let's go for the fireball, I think, because he's trying to block. And I think the fireball will hit him no matter what he tries, which is definitely good. But I think... Okay, there we go. We got the damage in. And down you go, bud. Nice try, though. Jeez, what was he? A restless walker, type of visitor born from violent mindsets. They are prone to rampage, with their hulking swollen bodies, crashing from place to place as they swing blunt objects with reckless abandon. Okay. Seems easy enough, I guess, from what we can kind of understand about it. Okay, it seems like we're free to just use our abilities like we have been. Doesn't look like we don't have to worry about using them recklessly, as much as I thought we would have to worry about doing that.
That's it. Thanks for the
Okay,
help.
good. We're all done with protecting Rinko.
Okay. The local source of the fog should become visible now.
So you mind telling us why you didn't mention there'd be visitors here?
Well, they had set things up so that we'd have to come deal with this machine. So obviously, they were gonna set a trap here. Come on, use your head. Why'd you think I called you here?
Oh, it's on me for not using my head, right? Don't pull this shit again.
KK, we've got more pressing things to do.
He's right. Stay safe out there.
Anyway, thanks, Rinko.
My pleasure. Thanks for having my back.
Well, here we go. Now we can finally start making our way towards that place now, since we should have the ability to get through that fog now. And, well, even if it's not, we at least have the area to where to go to the Torii Gates, because of Rinko's help.
She botched our whole operation. Not too thrilled about seeing her.
Why not? She seems like she's fine. She didn't seem like a problem at all when we met her in the corrupted case file, but he seems to not really like her. But I don't see why. Because she seems fine to me, for the most part. She could be worse, like, let's be honest here. She could be, like, actually against him, but the thing is she's trying to care about KK and trying to help as much as she can. So it's kind of weird that he's been so against her trying to help and everything, because all she wanted to do was help him on his investigations, and he's always kind of like pushed her away when we saw it inside the, like, from what we learned from the corrupted case file.
It better be. That nearly killed us.
We did pretty fine, KK. Why are you being so scared? Let's eat some more of our nether food, though. And let's make our way on outside, because there's no reason not to stay in here, let's be honest here. Okay, back out to the Shibuyan streets. Where's that Torii Gate, though? There it is. Yutagawa Shopping District, Torii Gates. Okay, so there's where we need to go next.
Able to see the Torii Gate now. Look for it.
Where are you hiding, Mr. Torii Gates? Based on mapping, it's right there. Oh, it even put the Norikabe guy on the map for us finding him. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see here. Didn't let me select it while it was showing me it, but at least now we know where it is, though. So thankfully, by doing what she did, she was able to force the ether into allowing it to be seen, because it was completely invisible to us, no matter what we wanted to try there. Let's see here. Where should we go? Oh, there's a cat there. I was wondering what that was for a second. Let's see here. There it is. We found it. Huh. So it was actually not that far away from us, actually, to be completely honest. But that doesn't mean it's not protected, because it could be multiple Torii Gates. Oh, okay. I thought an enemy was about to show up by the camera moving. Sometimes the camera moves on its own. Sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's not, but when it does do it, it confuses me, because I think I'm about to be attacked by something. But there we go, Torii Gate down.
Oh no.
Barrier?
Okay, then.
Think I could have used my head here.
Well, that's not good. Now we're kind of blocked in here, because obviously a barrier's not going to let us out. So, oh no, it's one of those. Okay, we need to break some crystals here then. It looks like we might want to climb here. So let's climb up here. We need to find 4 of those barrier stones. Shouldn't be that hard, I think. We have 15 minutes to find it, so it's not like it's that hard to find, I would think, because it's not that big of an area for the most part. But we do need to break off this corruption areas, just because that is kind of blocking us off from going to certain areas. Wait a minute, I see... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I see something in the side over there. Can you quick purge those? That is something I need to know. Well, we won't know until we try, right? But I don't want to get her attention early. That's the problem. The problem is this time around, we don't need to worry as much about it, because the thing is when we ran into it last time, it was because I didn't have any actual attacks to actually use on it. But there we go, another one of those are done. Where is that thing hiding? It's down there, I saw it. There it is, okay. So let's see here, I need to use one of those decoys, right? So let's throw it in a direction that it won't notice me. Let's see here, will she fall for it? Okay, it's following it.
Come on, use spectral vision to track down those barrier cores.
I know, KK. I'm trying something. I need to learn this for later. Can I? Yes, I can. Yes! Oh, but it's not enough damage. Never mind. It's worth a shot, right? You can't blame me for trying that one. Okay, well, at least I know it, right? Ow. Actually, it doesn't hit me for that much. Well, obviously, it was just a normal attack, but it was just to test it, and it actually did... Okay, wait, the quick purge actually did help. It did half of its HP, I think. Okay. Well, that's definitely good. So it seems like those barrier stones are going to be in the areas that are more corrupted looking. Oh, it looks like there's actually quite a few of those Kuchisakes in here. Okay. But yeah, definitely the areas that seem more like corrupted looking seem to be where those actually are Oh wait, I saw one. Okay, they're orange. I saw it for a second on the map. Or actually, not on the map, but I mean like on the big map for where we're walking. I saw like a little orange aura, so I think that's where we should go. Just because I did see that for like half a second. But where did I see it though? Because I saw it up here, but I don't know where I saw it though. But it was in this general vicinity. But maybe it's in a different location, maybe? Could be higher up, actually. Let's try going up to this guy.
Timing's too perfect.
Okay, where are you hiding? There's some corruption over there. Not there, not there, not there. Well, I thought I saw something orange, but maybe I didn't. Huh. I swear I saw something that looked like one, but seems like that might not be the case. Maybe I was just seeing things. What's that down there, though? That's a Nekomata. Okay, well, that's not going to help me. But, seems like my strategy to find... Oh, there's one. Okay, at least we found another one. Let's see here. Does it notice me right away? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's get a free quick purge on this one. Go for a free bit of damage. And then we'll try and do a little bit more damage to this one. Okay, go for a heal for some free max HP. And then go back in for some more attacks. It seems like as long as we're not getting hit by the big attacks, we don't have to really worry about it. And technically, we can get rid of these guys for 4, or just in general 4 water hits, and then a quick purge seems to do enough. Okay, there's another one. And then where would the final one be? Based on what I can see, I don't see any, but doesn't mean that's not the worst case scenario, because we were able to find the other ones pretty easily. I'm going to say maybe where that corruption is. That seems like a good spot to check. Just in general, I think that's probably where we should go. So let's see here. Where is the corruption actually located? Can't see it, but it's not the worst thing, because as long as we go to this side, we should be... Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Only wait for it to be letting me do it. So there we go. Let's see. Is it hiding inside the corruption here? No, it wasn't. But
Sure can.
it should be nearby, I would think.
We're still alright.
Don't see it, don't see it, don't see it. It doesn't mean that we're in a worst case scenario, though. Strange that I don't see it. That's for sure, because you'd think the higher up you are, the easier you would see places like that. Apparently no, that's not the case, which is surprising. Where is it hiding? Because you'd think it would be not too hard to find, but apparently it is hiding pretty well if I can't find it right away, which is kind of strange. Let's see. You think the spectral vision would show it, because that seems to be like the main purpose of it, but for some reason, yeah, there it is. So I did see it before. I don't know why it didn't show it before or after that. That's kind of strange, because I went to try and look for the orange aura, but it didn't show up when I tried it again with that spectral vision. Okay, barrier down. At least we're done with the barrier here. Technically it was... Well, it wasn't that hard. There was only 2 enemies in there, but it was hard to find the barriers sometimes there. Definitely, for sure.
And it'll connect us to Ed.
We'll say that, but we still don't even know if Ed's still around or not. Because with Rinko, we know she's a ghost, and we know where her location is, but... I guess in a way it would also make sense with Ed, but the thing is that we haven't seen Ed anywhere. So that doesn't mean that he's okay. Looks like more of these guys. Let's see here. Since we're already started this, we might as well just go for them, right? But let's see here. Drop you, grab your core, down you go, smack you in the face. Ow, first time I actually got hit by that. Doesn't seem like it was that bad of damage, though. Let's see here. It's trying to block my attacks using its own attacks. which is kind of funny. Because honestly, sometimes you wouldn't expect it to, but it's actually pretty cool that it does. So you can kind of block its attacks by using your own. Definitely pretty interesting, for sure. But that should be... Nope, more enemies. Surprised there's this many enemies trying to block off one area, to be completely honest. But if I could... Oh, you could try and stop me, but I could just go for a melee attack there, buddy. And be honest there. Okay, I think you should be pretty much down. Oh, never mind. Sometimes they teleport in the weirdest times, because I was in the middle of doing a melee attack there, and then it teleported on me. But we found our payphone, but let's grab our spirits, since it seems like these were for free here, I guess, because they were blocking the payphone. Wait, where's the other box? There's 2 boxes, but... Oh, there it is, okay. Forgot it was a little bit further away, but might as well grab both, since we're in the area. No reason not to. Let's see here. Payphone, hello. What's going on with you? Well, let's see what's going on here. See if we can find Ed, maybe. Doesn't mean we are going to find him, but you never know, maybe by throwing in these Kamashiros and hopefully getting hold of him, we'll find him soon.
I don't want to die. Akito!
Just hold on, Mari.
Okay. Was that what we were supposed to see, or was that not what I was supposed to see? Because I found the payphone, but apparently that's not the right one. Okay. It looks like we gotta find a different one. Where are we going, though, to find that? Thought it would be in this area, because obviously it looked like it was, but apparently it's a different payphone. So, let's see. Well, I think it would be the one that's inside the map, so I'm gonna guess it's probably that one that we see already. So let's just make our way to that payphone. Thought it would be any payphone, though, if it seems like you just gotta find a payphone, but apparently not. It's fine. We'll just grab some spirits and make our way around.
This one. The marks one.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this one since it is in the area. Might as well, since it is nearby. And then that will probably lead us to which one would be the right one. No reason not to check it, right? Since it still leads us to a payphone at the end of the day.
Dice.
No.
One we want has
Okay.
a different colored mark.
So the payphone is actually going to have a different mark entirely. Okay. Well, that definitely answers that. But, let's see here. The only one left is the one that's over here. We just gotta find our way over to that street. Or even just a way to make our way into the corner that we need. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's make our way over. Let's go find wherever that payphone's hiding. Looks like we have some corruption in the area. Let's get our little bow ready. Let's see here. Oh, you saw me through that? I'm kind of surprised there, bud. I'm actually really surprised. Okay then, well, okay. Okay, sometimes this boat is not reliable, in my opinion. Like, I could use a bow in these games, or in games in general, but sometimes the bow in this game just does not like me. And it's mostly because of the, what do you call it? It's trying to auto-aim onto the enemies, and I'm trying to fight against the auto-aim, I think. I think that's what's happening. It's not bad, it's just that it's just interesting sometimes how it works. I just gotta get used to that auto-aim that's attached to it, I think, is more of my problem. And then once I figure that out, then I can obviously do it a little bit easier. But it's always funny for me to try and do it, and then it doesn't work on me like that. It definitely gets in the way sometimes, but technically it doesn't hurt me that bad, I'll be honest. Let's see, where is that payphone? It's around here, but it's like in a weird spot, it seems. Unless it's in here. No. Where is that located? Is that above me? Where is that marker? It's over here. Oh, okay.
It's a different color.
And it is a different color, huh?
That's it.
Okay.
I just need a telephone card.
Let's
Weird.
check around the shopping district.
Okay. Why is it red, though? That's interesting. So, now we need a telephone card. Only 3 locations to check, so start with the first one, I guess. Strange, though. Wonder what we're gonna need that for. Apparently, based on what KK's saying, it might help us get a hold of Ed, but is that really how that's gonna work? Because I don't think it will work that way, but you never know. Let's see here. Let's try our ability. I am kind of thinking maybe talk to this person. Feed it. Where do you see a dog? Okay. Well, I see a dog over here. Maybe that's the one it's talking about. Maybe the dog can help us find it. I know if you give the, give dogs, like, dog food, they'll find stuff for you. So maybe the dog will lead us to where we need it to go. So let's try it. Hello, buddy. Here you go. Here's some food.
Eat up, pal.
And hopefully you can help us find what we need. We'll just skip through that since it's usually the same dialogue for Akito there. Let's see here. Where do you need us to go, bud? Hopefully you can help us find what we need. And hopefully it's not in the wrong direction. Ooh, these are good. This is $3,000 right there for free. But let's see here. Nope, just money. Aw. Well, thanks, bud, but it's not what I needed. So that doesn't work for me, but that isn't the bad thing. Since, oh, it was right there. It's just invisible. Okay, we'll try it again. Oh, this dog. Oh, okay.
Eat up, pal.
I didn't even notice there was a dog behind me. Okay. Well, I would have fed that dog, I think, instead if I noticed he was much closer to me. Because I think that would take me in the same direction I need him to. But he's going the wrong way, though. Because it seems like it's in that general location. But it might lead me somewhere, right? You never know, honestly. Let's see here. Where are you leading me to, bud? Pet store? What even is that? Koban. Okay. Oh, there is something here. What is that?
Sure, we should take.
Oh, it is a telephone card.
Of course.
Thanks.
This is an emergency.
Okay, then. Well, he found it for me, so that works. Thanks, buddy. That helps. That definitely helps in our case scenario, since we needed that. Kind of weird that it wasn't in the same location, though, that you'd think it would be, with the other or the little orange dot. You'd think it would be in that general location. But technically he was in the orange dot, so technically it did lead me to where it needed to be. But let's go see what's going on with this telephone, since this is definitely going to be different, that's for sure. So, let's try picking up the phone and throw in our telephone card. See if this leads us to anything.
Can't come to the phone. Many unforeseen happenings. On that
Okay.
note, let me report my status. Only
What's going on?
I managed to escape Shibuya as originally planned.
Oh,
We were
well that
separated
works.
from the others at the parking lot near Jizo Street. I initially
Okay.
thought the KK had died, but as souls are being transmitted, he may still be alive after all. Ed out.
So Ed is still okay then. Okay, well that answers that question. That's good to know.
Great with people,
Huh.
I see.
That's
You mentioned
really
the
good.
parking lot by
That's
Jesus.
good to know, because now we know that
Be where
he
I
didn't get
feel
turned
waiting.
to a spear, or he didn't get completely erased like everybody else did. So, at least he's good. That's good to know. But, let's see here. Find parking lot near Jizo Street. Where is that even located? Over here, by the Merchant Cat. Let's see here. So, probably around there. Right in the middle. Would be, like, the best spot to put a marker, I think. Ooh, pick up. Ooh, free groceries. Might as well grab that. No reason not to, right? Free HP, free food in general. Always comes in handy. You never know, honestly. But let's see here. Let's make our way over to the parking lot, since that's where we want to go next. Let's keep an eye out for any kind of rainwalkers. This looks like we got a Jizo statue, though, for water. So let's definitely grab that for +1, because that'll always come in handy.
Don't let us down, little guy.
Looks like more corruption. Oh, what is that? Wait a minute, what is that? That is something new.
This is it. We better take care
Okay,
of
let's
these
go
things
crazy.
first.
Let's go crazy on this thing. Hello, what are you? Well, we knocked it onto the ground for a second. Hello. You're definitely not friendly. What are you? Okay. Okay then, what is that? Lamentation, a type of visitor born from isolation. Of these cuts, those cut of from family and friends, they hang in midair as they wait for their prey. Okay, then. Well, that's the creepiest looking one I think we've seen. Well, the Kuchisaki Onna is just creepy just because of the story with it. So I'll definitely say that one's still creepy to me. But, that's the actual first creepiest one, physically.
I bet you could pick up some new skills.
Well, probably I could, KK, but, I'll be honest, the, what do you call it, that lamentation thing was freaky. I'll be honest there, bud. But let's see here, where do you want us to go here? No. It's right here. It's probably above me. I probably have to get... No, actually not from there. Okay. So it's right on top of us. But... Oh, it's right here. Okay, hello. What's this? In the midst of battle, a recording left by Ed. It seems that the device just happened to be recording when he dropped it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we finally found something for Erika.
And what about KK?
Tell him he can't let Erika fight. And put this
Fair.
inside the locker at the station.
Will do. Tell us where you think Erika may have gone. We'll help search.
I'm sure you can guess why things didn't.
Well, there's this whole team. At least we finally have,
The Shibuya station.
well, at least something about Erika now.
That we use for dead drops.
Kind of weird that she's been kind of silent, though, until this point in the game, though. Because we're already in Chapter 3, and it's the first time we're even hearing anything about her, other than that one piece of paper that we found about her. But yeah, definitely interesting, though. Let's see here. We need to make our way over here. Well, because we have teleport locations, we might as well use it. There's no reason to, make our way over there by foot. So, let's use that to our advantage. No reason not to, right? And it also saves us time in general, so no reason not to, right? So, we'll use what we have to our advantage and just use the free teleport. And actually, because of the fact that we're up here, we can actually just jump off the top of the roof here and take no damage and just make our way straight over there. So that definitely helps out in the end. Gotta love the fact that you don't take physical damage when dropping from locations. Always good. Can't lie about that one. Since I'm not used to not taking damage in these games for physical damage when in open world games, usually they don't let you just do that. So I'll definitely take that because it's not something I'm ever used to. It's definitely a nice feature to have for a game like this, just because of the fact that you're always moving in the, high up in the sky and then just down in the ground areas quite often. Let's see here. Little key. Note left in the rental locker. Erika, if you decide to come back, wait for me at Kirigoka, apartment block, building C, apartment 302. I'll get there, come hell or high water. Okay. Let's definitely grab this key. Make our way to apartment 302 then. But where would we find that?
You think Rinko went to the apartment in the note?
Yeah, she said she would.
Would make sense. Huh. Interesting though. Kirigoka. But the thing is which apartment area is she from? Is that key for? Inside that area? That's the real question. Because, yeah, we can go over there, but that doesn't mean it's just gonna be... We're gonna know exactly where that is. But we're definitely making strides, though. But Akito and KK continue to close in on their target with the help of one of KK's comrades, Rinko. Okay. Well, at least we kind of have an area of where Erika might have gone. So, maybe we'll find her soon. Because if we know where she was, it definitely leads to a general location for her. So that definitely helps in the end.
She was one of us. She had the affinity. She was
I didn't know that.
Inside us. But Rinko didn't want her getting involved. Erika had her own reasons to fight. That freak in the mask. He's her father.
Really? The Hannya mask dude is Erika's father? I didn't even know that one. But that makes sense with the fact of with what she wanted to help as much as possible. And that she lost someone and we knew that. So that's who she lost. She lost her father. Huh. Okay, so that answers that question from the case file. So we're learning a bunch of things that we didn't learn from that story, which is nice.
Be somewhere.
All right, I'll look around.
Apartment building. Oh, I hear a phone. Let's see here. Where is that phone? Is it this one? Yep, it is. Okay. Let's open it up and see what's going on. Hello, phone. What's going on with you?
So long. He's going to get what he wants if you don't hurry. The source
Yeah,
of that
would
phone
make
is
sense.
a shrine to the southwest.
Got it. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Shrine to the southwest. Got it.
Ever find Erika?
Erika? No, we've got bigger things to worry about. Now get going.
You don't want us to find Erika? Wouldn't it be better to know where she is?
Too cold. Not like her at all.
That is kind of strange. Huh. Oh, well,
Erika.
that kind of looks like her. Huh, so at least we found her spirit, it
She's
seems.
trying to tell us something.
To our right?
Maybe. But who do we trust?
See.
I know who my money's on.
Huh. Okay then. So, Building C, Apartment 302. Got it. Definitely worth a check, that's for sure. But, huh. Yeah, what's going on with Rinko? Because that isn't something that she... That doesn't seem in her nature to not care about Erika, just because of what we saw in the story. But, strange. Definitely strange. But, let's see, I think maybe we should end off here, just because we are getting closer to the time limit. And I'm trying to keep these episodes in, like, hour-long increments, because normally I can't do that with other games. And we've been definitely making quite a bit of progress. I'll be honest, we're doing pretty good. I did look into how many chapters there was for this game. Apparently there's only 6 to it, which is surprising. But, yeah, we're definitely making quite a bit of progress if we're already on chapter 3. Pretty, well, just in general, because of the fact that from everything we've already done, well, quite a bit already, so I don't think much of chapter 3 is left, for the most part. So, honestly, yeah, we're probably about halfway through the game already, which is surprising. But that could not be the case as well. Some of the chapters could be much longer, you never know. But definitely, for what we've done, we've definitely gotten pretty far, for the most part, for just in general. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And in the next episode, we will be continuing our search for Erika, and hopefully finding her. It seems like we did find her because we saw her spirit for a second there, but we don't know for sure where she is, because she didn't come to us. And it's kind of weird she wants us to go to 302, of all things, instead of coming and seeing us directly if that was her spirit. But we honestly can't trust her eyes, just because we know that from everything we've seen before. But it's definitely an interesting situation. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.